Ukraine reportedly scoring a major win against Russia with a drone strike behind enemy lines. This is an escalation. It happened in a city called Belgorod. Multiple sources claiming 2 key electrical supply stations have been destroyed, leaving thousands without power. The strike comes as Ukraine claims it is preparing a major counteroffensive to drive out invading Russian forces. So does Ukraine have some new military mojo now? And how much did we pay for that? Joining me to discuss, author, Army Ranger, and sniper, Tim Kennedy. Great last name, Tim. I hope you have the goods to carry the mantle, young man.
I'm doing my best.
All right, very good.
This is a solid name.
Yeah, absolutely right. So tell me what's happening here, because obviously people who love freedom, they want Ukraine to succeed. They want Ukraine to thrive. Russia is the bad guy. They're doing horrible things. The issue that a lot of people have is, number one, why are we paying for it, and why do we not know what we're getting for our money? And number two, why isn't the United States, the greatest country the world has ever known, doing more to promote peace?
Yeah, I mean, those are complex questions, and especially in a theater like Eastern Europe, that we have seen it just over the past, 50 years. We've seen these particular sovereign borders be argued and disputed time and time again. Since the Cold War, I have not been a fan of Russia, and having fought versions of supported Russian troops in Afghanistan and Iraq via Iran and China supporting these proxy wars. It's I think it is, as an American and as a Texan, I believe in a strong America, and I don't know if these things are mutually exclusive, where I can hope that we really see Russia look like idiots here and our foreign policy be strong, and we try to fight communism on every single front, but also trying to make sure there's accountability in Ukraine to ensure that our tax-paying dollars are going to exactly what we need them to do, which is defeat Russia.
I would like to see our tax-paying dollars go to tax-paying Americans, and I would like to see them get their money back, because this is not our neighborhood. Because we are great, it doesn't mean that it is necessarily our fight. How long before American troops are sent to die in Ukraine, and how will voters and moms who've lost their children feel about that?
I mean, war is the most terrible thing that anybody can do. We've been at war for 20 years. The things that we can do to, our same species is things that, I won't want to talk about on the show. And I'll tell you it's worse, is fighting on your own homeland. We've been fighting abroad for a really long time. We have been fortunate not to be fighting on our own borders for a really long time. And I would really like to not have to ever defend Texas, California, Washington, Florida from an invading force. So communism has been rooting its way into American politics. Socialism has been rooting itself into our school systems. Those are fights that we need to be having here. But if you've watched videos and seen pictures of what it looks like in the war-torn areas, specifically like Kharkiv, just a few miles south of where these drone strikes just were. That city was decimated, absolutely decimated.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Have these fights there.
I hate commies as much as you do, maybe even more. But I love, my family fled Romania. Anyone who has relatives in former Soviet bloc countries, they will tell you how much they hate communism, because they lived it. And they live to tell the story, but a lot of people don't listen to that now. But guess what? Commies suck. Freedom and prosperity are better. I want to find a way to get back to that. I don't know that war gets us there. I appreciate not only your service and your aptitude in MMA, but also your honesty. Thank you, Tim Kennedy.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
We will talk again.